Hi, everybody. This is your announcement for Philosophy 101 for the week of March 9th. Okay, so I graded your presentations that you created for the Descartes reading on the meditations, uh, and I was really enjoyed doing that. Some of the presentations were very creative, and I was just amazed at the images that you all find on the internet. And I'm looking for images to use in my online classes. I can never find good ones like that. So you have to tell me how you find those great images. But the most of the presentations were very well done. Some were hand drawn or handmade, and I really appreciated that kind of effort and creativity put into the project. And I could tell that most of you worked really hard on that project, and I appreciated that. And I could also tell that for most of you, you really, got what the text was saying and the key points, and you were able to illustrate that um, with your presentations. So, and that was reflected in your summaries as well as your discussions as well. So, good job on that. And I know that last week you worked on the discussion about Plato's cave, the allegory of the cave, and I'll be looking forward to reading those this week. Okay, so you will continue on this week, and I believe we are starting a new module. Yes, we are now in Module 3. Has the universe any plan or purpose? So this is a new question that we are going to talk about. And so in our overview and objectives page, this gives you kind of an overview for the entire module. And there are, you have two submodules in this one, 3.1 and 3.2. Okay, so what I plan to do in this module is to give you two very different viewpoints on the universe. So in other words, the universe, that's a big concept. So we're talking about, has the universe been planned? Does it have a purpose? Or did it just occur? Okay, so those are two very different not questions, but different answers to the questions. And so to address this, we're going to look at two different sources. Okay, so this week we are going to focus on Aristotle. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is to read, and this is your overview page for the entire module. So I'll let you go through that, but let me go to our overview for this specific module, the learning activities page. Okay, so there we are. This is for Aristotle, your learning activities and assessments. So Aristotle, for this philosopher, you're not going to actually read Aristotle. I'm going to have you read about Aristotle, and that's just because Aristotle is super challenging. And I just decided that I think students get more out of it if they have, someone break it down for them. So you're going to, in the objectives, identify the thesis and supporting main arguments supporting Aristotle's philosophy, and that's in your quiz. And then 2, discuss and evaluate Aristotle's theory. Okay, so you're going to read from a book which is titled, this is a chapter from a book. The chapter title is The Aristotelian Conception of Human Nature. Okay, and the book is by Donald Palmer. I'm going to get it for you. And the book where that chapter comes from is this one. It's called Visions of Human Nature. I used to use, you can see it's all crazy. I used to use this when I taught this course face to face once upon a time. Hopefully that'll happen again. But so you're going to be reading an excerpt from this book written by Donald Palmer. Okay, so but the philosophy you're going to be reading about is Aristotle. Okay, so It's important to keep that distinction in your mind. Okay, so you're going to read that, and I have the text here. It's pages 43 to 47, and all you do is just click this, and it will give you the file so that you can read that. In fact, let me just click on it and make sure. Yeah, see, it downloads it for you, and then you can read it. But before you do that, please watch my video commentary, okay? And this is really important. My video commentary will help you to understand kind of the main points of Aristotle's theory. And I will also sort of emphasize, what's the most important points. So I highly, I mean, it's required. You have to watch my video commentary. It's a required part of the class. So please make sure you do that because it will help you, okay? So let me get small again. All right, so you watch my video commentary, you read the text, and then there is a self-check quiz, and then our discussion. Okay, so you're just clicking on next, and there is your quiz as usual. So you take that, and that is due on March 11th. Okay, and then click on next, and there's your discussion. Okay, so the discussion is going to focus on this concept of teleology, okay? And it's maybe a term that you have never heard of right now, but that's what we're going to focus on. So that's why it is important to watch my video lecture, because I talk about teleology in a bit more detail than is in that book excerpt. Okay, and then I'm asking you to evaluate Aristotle's theory of teleology for humans. Okay, so that will be our discussion for this week. Okay, and that is due, the final due date's March 15th. Just remember, you need to post 48 hours before that, so that would be, let's see, where are we? That would be on Friday, March 13th. And please also remember that you are required to post replies to 2 classmates. Okay? All right, that is what is happening for this week. And if you have any questions or you want to ask me about the reading, please contact me. That's what I'm here to do. I am here to help you. Okay? So I hope all of you have a great week, and I will see you again soon. Bye.